Okay, I'm using 320 grit sandpaper to sand this, friends. So I'm going to use small pieces. I'm going to start with my lightest color first. Why are we sanding? Couple reasons. One, it's going to give it a nice distressed look. Okay. Two, this is wood. Okay. And so it's not MDF, which is like, MDF is like a press board, and it paints differently. But when you have wood with a real wood grain, and you paint it, that moisture makes the grain pop, okay? And so you've got to go back over and sand it when you're done, or else it's very rough feeling. And it's just a quick sand. We're not doing a ton of work, but I start with my lightest pieces first, sand with the grain, so you want to find the direction that you can see if it goes up and down or this way. And then this is a tack cloth, which is like a cheesecloth that has a light like layer of wax on top, and we're just gonna use that to pick up the dust. So I start with my lightest colors first, because I don't want to take like the white, and I use small pieces so I can throw it out, because the sandpaper it'll clog your, if I would take this white with white dust in it and rub it on my black, I'm going to get black into the wood. And so just to keep things clean, and I'm not using a lot of pressure. I'm not trying to really sand down anything. I just want to take the top layer off, okay, and smooth it out, and that's it. Okay, so if you see anywhere where you're like, I don't like look how the paint looks there, you can go back over it. Right here, I'm like, okay. And that's it. So that one's done. And you're just going to go through and sand all of your pieces, okay? Just quickly. Don't spend a lot of time on this. If you skip this step, you're not going to have a really nice, your project's still going to look great. It's not going to be like that nice, smooth, beautiful, professional finish. Maybe you're saying, well, I'm not a professional. Yeah, but display this in your home. You want it to look beautiful, and you spent all this time on it so far. So if you just take a couple minutes, it's not going to take more than 10 minutes to go through, give it a little light sanding. It's going to just look so much better. Okay, so these, if you still have, I do want to show you how to do the letters and things on tape before I tell you to come back. If you what did I do there? I think my soccer fingernails marked up the wood. You ready? So for these little pieces, now these are not gonna, these are nice and solid. And you can just go ahead and sand these like across. And I keep them on the tape just because it's easier for me, okay? Okay. All right. So there's that. But when you get to like this, okay, you want to sand very lightly. I just have a tiny little piece. And for the black, I like to kind of push down on the edges to give it more of a vintagey distressed look. And especially like on that piece, you're just gonna have to hold it down and go lightly and be so gingerly careful. Okay. Same thing with your letters. these over because I'll do these at the same time. Just be careful, okay? But so you just go over them lightly. It does not take a lot, and it looks worlds better when it's all done, okay? So go ahead and finish sanding your pieces, come back, and we're gonna start sealing, and then we'll assemble.